Hey guys, let's ping our way into this week's Bulldog Bark.
My favorite Christmas movie is Elf.
My favorite Christmas movie is Elf.
Mine's The Grinch.
Probably Santa Claus or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I like Charlie Brown, but I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. I love Christmas.
My favorite Christmas movie ever since I was little had to be The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, that's a very good question because there's so many to choose from. Back when I was a little kid, Santa Claus versus the Martians was very interesting for about 5 minutes, and then I turned the channel. You got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It was very wonderful, but I think it's PG-13, so make sure you freshmen don't watch it. But probably the best one is Elf. It is one of the all-time greatest movies ever, and I love it. Buddy the Elf.
My favorite Christmas movie has to be Elf.
My favorite Christmas movie is Elf. You know, the one with Will Ferrell. The movie's hilarious. I love that movie.
I have two favorite Christmas movies. One of them is the nativity scene with the story of the birth of the baby Jesus, and my second one is The Real Grinch That Stole Christmas, the non-cartoon version.
I'd have to say it's A Christmas Story because of the Bumpus Hounds, and the whole thing reminds me of my own family.
My favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch because the girl's hair is really funny and the Grinch is just kind of funny.
I'd have to say it'd be the Home Alone series because like the boy's like so clever and he always makes fun of like the older guys and stuff. So
Those are some really great movies. Now over to Janie and Vanessa with some important information about senior project.
I just want to know when exactly you're supposed to start your graduation project.
It's never too early to necessarily start your GP project, but I started mine the summer before my senior year, and it's worked very well for me. But some of my peers have also started during the school year. But just give yourself enough time to actually adequately produce something that the judges and something you're proud of.
What are the requirements for the graduation project?
For GP, you have to have your paper, which is 8 to 10 pages. Then you also have to have your portfolio, which actually describes what you did for your project. You have to have your product, which is actually something physical that you did. And then you also have to have your presentation.
I just want to know what are some tips on doing your graduation project and what are the hardest parts about doing it?
So the best tip I can give for graduation project is just to have a good product. If you have something you're interested in, then it's going to make the whole process way easier. Don't just pick something random you're not passionate about. And the hardest part for me was at least the product because it was something that I did really care about, and so I wanted to put a lot of work into it.
So as you know, the graduation project is a requirement for graduating high school in Onslow County. So one of the things that I would start thinking about is what are your interests, and make sure that you really pick that project that is something that you're very interested in, because it makes it more meaningful and the students seem to be more invested, have more passion towards it. And those students that do those projects that they're not so interested in, they really struggle getting started, and it just doesn't seem as meaningful. So I think it's important that you pick a project that is extremely meaningful to you.
Thank you.
I hope you all did well on your senior project. Now here's a story about a very important coach who makes a big difference.
This week we'd like to recognize Coach Rayner for his dedication for keeping the gym clean. I caught up with Coach Turner and Coach Ball to learn more. How do you and Coach Rayner keep the gym as clean as you do?
Well, first of all, Coach Rayner takes a lot of pride in the gym. We always sweep it after classes to make sure that we get the sand up. We wet mop it at least twice a week, and this past week we used the Zamboni, which actually cleans all the oil and the grease off the gym floor. But he just takes a lot of pride in the gym, and like I said, we sweep it every day after class. We wet mop it twice a week, and we just want to take a lot of pride in the gym.
Does Rainer play a big role in keeping the gym clean?
Rainer plays a very important part in keeping the gym clean. He makes sure that we sweep it. He makes sure that it's wet mopped. If he sees trash laying around, he tries to find out who left the trash around, and he'll pick it up or sweep up the pile of trash. But yeah, he just takes a lot of pride in the gym. Takes a lot of pride in the gym.
Thank you. How long does it take you to set up the gym for a sporting event?
It depends on how many people we have. If everybody's able to chip in, it takes maybe 20-30 minutes. If it's not as many, then 5 or 6 days.
How does Coach Rainer help you set up?
Coach Rainer's kind of lazy. He doesn't he's a wonderful guy. He helps out a lot. He does a lot of sweeping during the day. He helps out with as soon as school's in, right before the bell rings, he helps out with sweeping. He gets kids sometimes to help carry out some stuff. So he kind of varies, but he does a lot, even though he's lazy.
Thank you.
He's not really lazy. He's a good guy.
Thank you. We would like to thank Coach Rainer for all the work he does in the gym. Not only do we want to thank Coach Rainer, but also Coach Moore, Coach Calliger, and Coach Henry. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for all your hard work and dedication, Coach Rainer. Now over to Nico and Shelby for your Athletes of the Week.
This week's Female Athlete of the Week is Melanie Gardner. Melanie is a senior on the varsity cheerleading team. She possesses great leadership skills and is a positive role model for everyone on the team. How does it feel to be named Athlete of the Week?
It's definitely an honor and a sense of accomplishment to have my hard work be recognized.
All right. What would you say that makes you stand out above the rest of the cheerleaders?
I don't really think that there's anything that makes myself a standout individual, but if I were to pick something, I think it would be my leadership skills.
Okay. What are you going to miss the most about being a part of the Lady Bulldogs?
Definitely the girls and all of the fun times and dramatic times that we have together.
What are your plans after high school?
I'm going to be attending Milligan College. They've offered me to come cheer for them, so I'm looking forward to that. I actually signed with them on January 28th. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
This week's athlete is Colin Folks. He has been selected by coaches and players. He is a great representation of the team and has been referred to as the poster boy of Dixon wrestling. He recently won the Beast of the East tournament, which consists of 22 teams. Here's what he had to say. How does it feel to win the Beast of the East tournament?
Feels pretty good. I've been wanting to win it since I was a freshman.
And what are your goals that you hope to accomplish by the end of the season?
I hope to place pretty high in the state tournament, and I hope for all of my buddies to place high too.
What do you do to prepare for matches?
Normally I listen to heavy music and get hype, I guess.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations to Melanie and Colin for Athlete of the Week. Now let's find out how good we did on Christmas Spirit Week.
Thank you for staying tuned in to this week's Bulldog Bark. Have a very Merry Christmas and a safe New Year's. We'll see you on January 4th.